Welcome to Xtra presented by VDG Sports. I am your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter. Very censored. Yeah, I was singing and dancing while doing that. Noobs, if you hear by mistake, just hold on a little bit longer. But thank you. Thank you. I try to maintain being a truth teller. I really, really do. I haven't really brought that up a lot, but I want to maintain being a truth teller. And there's a truth that I need to speak of to set me free. And I have no shame in it. I actually have no shame in it because I am okay. And it's okay to be uncomfortable, and it's okay to worry, but it's not okay to be scared of what you actually do, in the sense of worrying about someone else judging you. We don't judge here, but you shouldn't worry about other people judging you. And I'm going to show you why, and I'm going to show you how through me. And it's definitely something in the past I probably would not bring up or mention. How bird-like voice. However, I don't give AF. I really, truly don't. Regs, we back at it again. Regs, we do what we do. Regs, this feels like every single day. But it's not every single day. It just feels that way. Why? Because we have this special, unique bond. What's it called? We don't know. We don't have a name for it. But from the future, we're going to come back to the past and we're going to rewrite history and we're going to say, this is what it always was. This is what it always will be. This is what it is. Also, sharing is caring, but you shouldn't share everything unless that's your bag. If that's your bag, go for it. No judge zone. We don't judge here, but this is a family show and a family program. So we're going to keep it G, not even the PG. We're going to keep it G, of course. So I want to maintain being a truth teller. Noobs that don't understand or don't know what that means, I have no reason to lie or make up something unless I am telling a story, unless it's entertainment purposes, unless it is me doing me. And you'll understand, you'll figure that out. But I'd suggest you go back and review some historical documents. I suggest you listen a little bit longer and a little bit more and become involved in this. The door is open. The door is always open. You are always welcome. You can come, leave, come back, leave again. We don't care. You will still be one of us. Even if you only endured a couple of seconds, you still one of us. Not a nonverbal communicating peep, but a reg. I try to maintain being a truth teller. I don't like to blatantly lie. And if I do tell something that's not true, it's because that I don't know that it's not true. And there's a difference between me bantering and me making jokes hee and jokes ha. That's something you're going to have to just be able to, that's something you have to differentiate. You have to learn how to know the difference on that, because I can't explain it. It'll come with time, and you need to put the time and effort and work in. But just know this. I want to maintain being a truth teller, and me maintaining being a truth teller, I must come out and say that I have been listening to Drake. Yeah, I know, Regs. I know. It's okay. It's okay. I'm saying it with my chest. I've been listening to Drake, not none of the new stuff, but the original Drakey Drake, like the mixtape Drake. I've been listening to that, and yeah, sit down for this. Go ahead and sit down, take a few deep breaths, look at the person in front of you, look at the person beside you, and just go to your happy place. And if you don't have a happy place, go to the make believe place. If you don't have a make believe place, I suggest you look down at the imaginary button or a real button and press it a few times. It's the I believe button, and just go ahead and press that I believe button, and you're just going to believe. Believe. I haven't been listening to them just for working out purposes, because there's a few tracks, there's a few songs that I have on my workout playlist, or that I listen to when I work out, because it puts me in a different mindset, put me in a different zone. Because I'm not saying that he doesn't have any bangers, because he got bangers. I would not be a truth teller if I told that tale. He does. It's just that it's not really for me. I don't really see the growth. And I'm not going to lay out my reasons why. I'd suggest you just go back and review historical documents on the Drakeness, on the music, on the algorithm and all that stuff. But beware, there's a Beyonce algorithm too. But I ain't talking about that one. Even if you're curious, I'd suggest you do the Drakey Drake one first, and then circle back around, and then check out the Queen Bee algorithm that I go in depth into. But right now, this is just for Drake purposes. I want to maintain being a truth teller. I do have some of his bangers on my workout playlist, but I've been listening to the mixtape. I've been listening to the first album slash maybe not really an album, and that's been my go-to. And I was fearful. I wasn't fearful of what you, and that's the you plural, would say, because I don't care. I wasn't fearful of that. Drake is one of those artists that wait for it, that will break up and bust up your algorithm. If you like to passively listen to music sometime and want the robots and want the AI and want the computer to put you in a mood and play with your emotions, if you put that Drake on and that Drake's get entered into the data, entered into the input, those robots will play with your emotions. Those robots will create an algorithm that you will always be deep in your feelings. That was the risk that I took. That was the chance that I took. Was me listening to this. It might mess up, and I would have say another word, but once again, this is a family program. This is a family show. I'm gonna keep it G, but sometime I might bring in the P. But it's okay. It is okay. Because if the P would come, I would just say earmuffs. I would just say, hold on a minute. I need to think of a creative way to say something really, really bad. Hold on a second. I need to think of a creative way to say something that I probably shouldn't be saying on a G-rated or PG-rated program. That's what I do. So don't worry. I got you. Don't worry. I have you. Drake is one of those algorithm busters. When you listen to it, it destroys your algorithm. It has you all in your emotions, all in your feelings, because the robots think that this is the way you live. This is the way you get down. This is what you need. This is what you want. I am lucky, or the robots got smarter, or maybe I'm a robot too, and I have no emotions and I have no feelings. Wait a minute. Maybe I am a robot too, and I have emotions and I have feelings. However, I was able to talk to the algorithm, create or manipulate the algorithm to not necessarily flooding me with these emotions, but being nibbling around the edges and giving me just enough at the right proper time and just going a different direction. I say all of this because this is what I thought would take place. This is what I thought would happen. But none of this occurred. None of this took place. The Drakey Drake did not bust up my algorithm, even though for the most part, I still select and choose the music that I want to listen to. Right now, I'm not in discovery mode anymore. I want to sing. I want to dance. I want to make my chest pop. I want to do the two-step in the G-Ride mode. I want to be happy. I want to stay fully engaged in my happy place with my awareness game on maxed out level. So I ain't in discovery mode anymore. And by me not being in discovery mode anymore, I'm really picking and choosing what I want to hear. So I really haven't tested out the new algorithm yet, even though I played with it a bit, and me playing with it a bit, it has not kicked back anything that I would deem Drake worthy. It didn't kick back anything that I deem that I'm gonna have a rough time. I'm going to have a rough go at it. I'm going to be thinking about some things. I'm going to be in a mood. I'm going to be all in my feelings and enjoying every single bit of the misery, every single bit of the, wide range of emotions that I will be going through. None of that took place. None of that's happened. My algorithm is strong. It knows me. I am the algorithm. We are one of the same. That's why I feel like I might be a robot. I don't know if it's me feeling like I don't have any emotions, but that can't be true because I am actually getting a little bit all in my feelings when I listen to some of the songs. But I am not necessarily getting this kind of music, getting this kind of stuff all the time, or most of the time. It might come in there every blood wolf moon or every blue moon. But I can't really say blue moon because it seems like we've been getting a lot of blue moons lately and definitely a lot of blood wolf moons lately. So I'm just going to say a regular moon. It's not like that. It's a regular full moon all the time. It happens maybe once a month, twice a month, or something to that occasion, but not all the time. Like those blood wolf moons and those blue moons and those super blood wolf moons and what have you. It happens, it occurs, but not to the extent that I was worried and I was fearful. I wasn't worried, I wasn't fearful of letting you, and that's the you plural, know about me going down this tunnel, me feeling some kind of way, me being a little bit emotional or getting a little bit emotional, listening to my jams, listening to my music and all that stuff. I had no issue, no problem with that. My issue and the problems that I had was, would it mess up the algorithm? Would it keep me in this downward spiral where it's just down, 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 down? And next thing you know, I'm so deep down in my own rabbit hole, deep down in my own rabbit hole in the quicksand that there's no way out. And that wasn't the occasion. That didn't happen. That didn't occur. My fear did not come true. My worst fears did not come true. In fact, I am questioning, is the algorithm really real? Is this real life? Or am I trapped somewhere and I'm being fed this to begin with? And I'm not making choices and I'm not choosing to begin with. The choices are already made and the things are already happening. And I have no say whatsoever. Then again, I've already been down that path and that road. that was the Beyonce algorithm. And that one did destroy because all things B was all things that I was getting all the time until I just somehow, after a few months, was able to get back control, get back what I deemed as something that I can jam to, something that I can say, this is what I need to be directed to go. I'll go down that rabbit hole. But I didn't have that problem. It didn't happen. My worst fear did not come true. I shouldn't have stayed up late night at night worrying and pondering about this. But then again, I only did it a few times. I can't make this a regular occurrence, because if that's the case, I am the algorithm. I would really and truly be the algorithm. And my algorithm ain't built for Drake. Thank you for listening. Be sure to check out the website, VDGsports.com. There's a YouTube as well. That is Xtra VDG. Everything is there dealing with this. And if you want sports, that's VDG Sports. Like, subscribe, share, basically do whatever it is you do there. Comment if you must, comment if you may. We do clap back. Warning. Check out the website as well, VDGsports.com. If you're into sports, if you are into sports. Noob, they gave me an opportunity and a chance. Thank you. Even if you aren't here to hear this, somebody will. And I just want to know, and I want everyone to know that your attempt was greatly appreciated. Regs, nonverbal communicating peeps, I'm still not going to give it to you, but I will tickle that fancy. Peace out.